Hey, just wanted to show you how to evaluate a scholarship. This is one of the bigger ones that you'll see. It says it's a $30,000 early decision scholarship. If you have a 3.2 overall PharmCast GPA, you're automatically eligible for that scholarship. And so you dig in a little bit deeper and you find that this infographic, which basically says, the Pharm.D class of 2020, so they came in 2016. And what you do is you see, okay, well, 1.5 million in scholarships. You divide it by the number of students enrolled, and that means the average student got about 14,285 for that year. And you want to see, okay, well, how often do they get them? Do they just get them P1 year, P2 year, and so forth? What's the actual tuition? So tuition per semester is $20,175. And what you want to make sure is that there are 8 semesters and not 9. So something a lot of students coming into school don't know is that in the first 3 years it goes fall, spring, fall, spring, fall, spring. Maybe there's like a 1 credit summer thing or whatever that's included. But then in the curriculum, it doesn't really make clear how many semesters there are. So the way Campbell does it in this new curriculum is each block, 1, 11, and 12, for example, are part of half of a year or a semester. But then when you get into the P4 year, because you're going year round, is that 2 semesters or is that 3 semesters? So you want to make sure you know, because that's a $22,000 or $20,000 difference. So then you go into the web page and you find that it says scholarships are actually 15,000, not 30,000, and they are renewable during the P2 year by maintaining this GPA. So what you want to do is double check. Hey, I got the eligibility for 3.2 and my PCAT was over the 60th percentile. I see that I'm now eligible for 15,000. Am I eligible for 30, or does it require me to renew? So is it 15 up front? Is it guaranteed money? And it may or may not be. The big thing you want to see is this. So Dean's Distinguished Scholarships, 15,000 to full tuition coverage for the P1 year. So some people are getting full scholarships, and that would be $40,000 if you double up the $20,000 a semester. And you want to find out, well, how do I get that deal? And so it says 3.2 or higher and score in the 60th percentile. So basically those people that would automatically get that 15 or 30,000 are eligible for this. But what you want to do is make sure, at least in this environment, are there dual degree programs, and they have the Pharm.D MBA, Pharm.D MSs, a couple of different ones that you can get. But what you also want to know is how much does that cost? So at some schools I've seen that it's just like $3,000 or $4,000. It's not a lot of money. I can't find anywhere how much the additional cost is, if there is any. So you want to check on that. You want to check about employment. Now, their data is a little behind here. Expected job outlook from 2008 to 2018. So they definitely want to update that page. But this is the page you want, quality indicators, which will tell you employment. Now, only about 1/3 of pharmacy schools put this page up, but you see that you have 78% employment, 20% in a residency program, 0 seeking employment, and 0.91 unreported, which is one of the best in the country. So again, I have no affiliation with the school. I just wanted to show you what are the steps to evaluating big scholarships.